Church bells rang like heaven's choir across this farmland. Mama cried and Daddy smiled, shook your trembling hand, said, "Take care of my little girl and always be her man." We danced behind the fellowship hall on gravel and on grass. Didn't need a grand affair or stained cathedral glass. Just family and a borrowed cake and love that felt so wide as the fields beyond the steeple stretching side to side. Oh, Sunday hat and roses under country skies. Steel guitar keeps singing of that love in your eyes. Through every changing season, through joy and through pain, I'd wear that hat and roses and say I do again. We weathered lean December winds and scorching August heat, counted pennies carefully just to make ends meet. But every night you'd pull me close like that wedding day and whisper soft forever in your gentle way. Children grew and moved away like birds from out the nest, left us with a quiet house and time to simply rest. Sometimes we sit on that same porch and watch the sun go down. Two silver-headed sweethearts, still the luckiest in town. If life should close the curtain before I'm ready to part, just know you'll wear the roses forever in my heart. Now my Sunday hat's a little worn, the roses pressed and dry, but every time I see you smile, I'm that young July bride. Love don't need perfection or riches to begin, just two faithful hearts and the strength to hold on in. Oh, Sunday hat and roses, I'd say I do again.
There's a map folded in the glove box from 1982 with coffee stains on Oklahoma and a corner torn in two. We traced our way to Baton Rouge with a ballpoint pen. Said we'd chase that Gulf Coast sunrise and be back home again. Windows down through Arkansas, your hair out in the breeze, singing off-key harmony to old cassettes of Creedence and Keys. You said the world felt wide enough for any dream we drew on that cracked and faded road map, me and you. Now I'm driving with that map again, though the ink is faded thin. Steel guitar crying softly for the roads we might have been. Every mile's a memory, every town a ghost. You can fold away a paper map, but not the one you miss the most. It still creased across my heart. Well, like that map inside the glove box. We rented out a little place above a bait and tackle store. Shared a fan in August heat and blankets on the floor. You worked days at the diner, I hauled freight at night. Met beneath the flickering bowl till the morning light. But I grew restless as a storm rolling off the sea. Said I needed something bigger than what we could be. You cried but didn't stop me, just stood there brave and strong. Sometimes the quiet ones know when love's gone wrong. If I could smooth those creases and start from where we were, I'd hold the steering steady and let the future blur. 'Cause freedom ain't as sweet as I once believed, when the price of every highway is the one you leave. I heard you settled near the water, got a house with painted trim, 2 little boys who look like you, and a man who don't chase wind. As for me, I've got this pickup and 100 county lines, and that worn-out map reminded me of better times. Yeah, I'm driving with that map again, still folded in the glove box, still folded in the glove box. There's a dirt road winding past the edge of town, where the corn grows tall and the sun sinks down. I was just a restless heart with a half-filled tank when I saw you laughing by the riverbank.
You were barefoot in the clover, hair falling free. Didn't know that simple sight would steady me, like the first warm breeze after winter's gone. You felt like a place I belonged all along. I remember that old pickup pulling slow and shy. You tipped your hat and smiled, wouldn't meet my eye.
Mama said be careful with a boy like you, but something in my heart already knew.
You spoke about wide horizons and fields unplowed, but when you held my hand, you weren't so loud.
In the quiet of that evening air, soft and true,
I felt forever starting with you. Out in these fields of forever, under open skies, steel guitar crying tender like the love in our eyes. Fiddle playing sweet and low where the tall grass sways. We found a life together in the simplest ways, hand in hand, come what may.
fields of forever will stay. We built a little farmhouse with a wraparound view, white paint peeling, but the promise stayed new. Every sunrise caught your face in a golden glow. Every mile I worked just to see you so.
There were seasons hard as iron, bills stacked high, but you'd lean against my shoulder and steady my mind.
Said as long as we've got love, we'll make it through. And I believed every word from you.
I've watched your hair turn silver like the morning frost, but every laugh we've shared was never lost. Through the storms and quiet, through joy and tears, we planted something lasting all these years.
Now the porch swing creaks in the evening light,
fireflies dancing soft and bright.
and when you pull me close like you used to do,
I still feel that first night
with you.
out in these fields of forever, under painted skies, steel guitar rising higher
As the years roll by,
fiddle singing memories
of love that stays.
we found a life together
In 1,000 ways,
hand in hand.
come what may. In these fields of forever we'll stay. If the cold wind comes someday
And the leaves all fall,
I'll still hold you the same.
through it all, like roots beneath a meadow deep, our love will keep. Out in these fields of forever, where our story lies, steel guitars still calling like a lullaby, fiddle drifting through the dusk, soft and true. Every road I ever took led me to you,
Hand in hand till our last day. In these fields of forever we'll stay.
just you and me.
Under open skies,
Fields of forever. There's a silver locket by my bedside, on a ribbon worn and thin, holds a picture of two young hearts and the town we once were in. You wore your hair in victory rolls, I wore mine long and free, and the whole wide world felt small enough for just you and me. We'd meet outside the picture show on Friday nights at 9. You'd spin me around beneath the stars like love was yours and mine. That locket caught our laughter and every whispered vow. Though the thread is faded, fragile, it still holds loves us somehow. Oh, silver locket, faded thread, keep our story safe. Steel guitar keeps singing of a long-lost warm embrace. Time may fray the ribbon and youth may slip away, but love is stitched in memory and it won't unravel someday. You left to chase a factory job up north in '65. Promised when the money's right you'd bring me there to thrive. But letters turned to silence as seasons came and went, and the train tracks kept on humming with every dime you spent. I married later on in life, a good and gentle man, but somewhere deep inside my heart your name still softly stands. Not in regret or sorrow, just tender like a hymn, a chapter in my story that never truly dimmed. Oh, silver locket, faded thread, keep our story safe. Steel guitar keeps singing of a long-lost warm embrace. Time may fray the ribbon and youth may slip away, but love is stitched in memory and it won't unravel someday. Some loves are meant for holding, some just pass us through, but every girl remembers her first forever true. Now the mirror shows a wiser face than the one you knew back then, but when I hold that locket close, I'm 22 again. And if there's a porch in heaven where old sweethearts can meet, I'll wear that ribbon proudly when I walk up your street. Oh, silver locket, faded thread, down by the river bend where the water runs slow. You knelt beside the willow in the evening glow.
Didn't have a diamond, big or bright, just a simple gold band and fading light.
You said it ain't about riches or what folks might bring, it's about forever and this wedding ring.
The river kept on moving, but my heart stood still when I said I would and always will.
I'd save that little paycheck for near a year, working double shifts just to get it here.
It wasn't much, I know, but it was true. Every ounce of love I had for you. When you slipped it on your finger by that muddy shore, I felt richer than I'd ever been before. Like the river found the ocean after wandering long. Like two separate verses becoming one song. By the riverbed wedding ring where the willows sway,
steel guitar humming soft at the close of day, fiddle playing sweet and low, like a promise we bring. Two hearts tied together by a simple golden ring. Through every storm and spring, by the riverbed wedding ring. We've stood on that same riverbank with children at our side, watch the water carry leaves on a turning tide.
And every time I catch the band in the light, I remember that soft September night. If I had it all to give again, I'd kneel the same way by that bending river at the close of day. 'Cause love don't need a castle or silver things,
just steady hands and a faithful rain. By the riverbend wedding ring, where the willows sway, steel guitar humming soft at the close of day, fiddle playing sweet and low, like a promise we bring. Two hearts tied together by a simple golden ring. Through every storm and spring, by the riverbed wedding ring. If we always ride,
or the banks give way,
this love won't drift, it's here to stay. By the riverbed wedding ring, under twilight skies, steel guitar still shining like the love in our eyes. Fiddle carrying softly everything we bring. Two hearts bound forever by a simple golden ring. Through every storm and spring, by the riverbed wedding ring. Just you and me, by the riverbed. There's a porch light burning after midnight, though the town's long gone to sleep. Crickets hum a lonesome hymn. I leave that bulb glowing like a promise I once made, that no matter where you wandered, you'd find your way someday. Your coffee cup still on the shelf, lipstick on the rim. I haven't had the heart to wash what's left of us and him. The clock keeps ticking steady, like it don't understand how a house can feel so empty when it's full of memories and plans. Oh, porch light after midnight, shining soft and low. Steel guitar keeps crying for a love that used to glow. If you see that beacon from some highway far away, follow it back home, dear. I'll be here to stay. I still hang your Sunday dress behind the bedroom door, and dust off all your picture frames like I did before. Neighbors say I'm foolish for holding on so tight, but love don't fade that easy like a neon light. We built this life together, board by board and nail, that porch light burning till the break of day. 'Cause faithful hearts don't quit just 'cause someone walked away. Oh, porch light after midnight, shining soft and low. Steel guitar keeps crying for a love that used to glow. If you see that beacon from some highway far away, follow it back home, dear. I'll be here to stay. If pride has been your prison and fear has been your guide, there's mercy in this doorway and room here by my side. The years may paint my hair with gray and line this gentle face, but I'll still be that girl you loved in this quiet place. And if you never make it back, I'll still believe that love don't die, it lingers in the light we leave. Oh, porch light after midnight, porch light after midnight.
Rain's tapping on a tin roof like it used to do. Back in that little farmhouse when I first loved you, we didn't mind the leaking or the crooked door. We had a mattress on the floor and room for nothing more. Your hair would fall around your face in that candlelight. You'd laugh and say forever felt just right. Thunder rolling lazy across the open plain, and every storm that ever came felt smaller in that rain. Oh, tin roof rain keeps falling on the years gone by. Steel guitar calling like a long low sigh. We were young and certain love would always stay, but time can wash a promise slowly away. Still I hear your name in that tin roof rain. Hard times hit that summer, crops refused to grow. Bills stacked on the counter like a silent roll. I wore worry like a coat, too heavy for July, and pride kept me from saying how scared I was inside. And you said love was more than money, more than fields and yield, but I let my temper talk when I should've kneeled. Words can cut like barbed wire across a heart so plain, and some scars never fade, even in the rain. If I could stand beneath that roof with you one more time, I'd trade every harsh word for one more gentle line. They say rain can cleanse the earth, make broken ground new, but it can't undo the damage I once did to you. Now that farmhouse stands alone, paint peeling thin, Another family's laughter drifting in. I tip my hat when I drive by and let the memory remain of the only love that ever felt like tin roof rain. Oh, tin roof rain keeps falling, still falling. There's a fence line running down the edge of town, where the gravel turns to meadow and the sun goes down.
I used to drive that road alone with the windows wide, till I saw you standing there with the sunset in your eyes.
I was picking wildflowers by the old oak tree, didn't know that moment would change my destiny.
You tipped your hat and smiled like you know me long, and the breeze began to hum our first slow song.
Right where the wildflowers lean toward the golden light, that's where your hand found mine on a summer night, with a steel guitar softly crying and a fiddle drifting sweet. We found forever growing at our feet where the wildflowers lean. We built a little house on a patch of borrowed land, painted dreams in white and blue with steady hands.
Front porch rocking chairs and a willow tree. Every sunset felt like it was made for you and me.
Morning coffee on the steps, barefoot in the dew.
Every simple blessing led me back to you.
We didn't need much more than faith and time,
and the way your heart fit easy into mine. Right where the wildflowers lean and the seasons change,
I'll be standing close
through the sun and rain, like roots beneath the earth unseen. Love grows strong and evergreen. Right where the wildflowers lean under open skies, we've watched the years roll by like fireflies, with the steel guitar still singing and the fiddle keeping time. I'll be yours and you'll be mine where the wildflowers lean.
just you and me
Where the wildflowers lean,
forever in between. taillights fading through a curtain of July rain, red against the blacktop like a slow burning pain. We'd been fighting all evening about the life I couldn't give. You said love needs more than promises, it needs a place to live. There was thunder over Miller's Field, lightning on the grain. I stood there in that driveway with your name called in the rain. Thought pride would keep me steady like a strong and stubborn man, but pride don't hold you at night like your two bare hands. Now it's taillights in the rain, running through my mind. Steel guitar crying low, like it knows I crossed a line. Every drop on this tin roof sounds like you pulling off that gravel drive, like you had to do on a long dark country road where I let you go. The coffee shop on Main Street still closes at 9. Old men talk of weather like they've got more time. They ask me how you're doing, I just say you're fine. Then I stare into that window like it might rewind. I drive past your mama's house, slow and out of sight. There's a porch light burning steady every single night. I wonder if you think of me when that evening train rolls through, or if you found somebody who does the things I didn't do. Now it's taillights in the rain. If I'd have held you closer when the first cracks showed, maybe we'd still be talking about children and a home. They say a man learns lessons when he's left alone, but the cost of learning love is a heart of stone. Yes, taillights in the rain, burning in my side. Steel guitar rising high through the lonely night. Every drop on this old roof still sounds true, like the moment I stood frozen instead of chasing you on that long dark country road where I let you go.
Church bells are ringing in the distance, white clouds are rolling slow. You were waiting by the river where the tall grass grows.
Said you'd save me a seat on that old oak bench with a smile that felt like heaven sent.
You wore that simple blue dress, hair falling free, sunlight dancing softly through the sycamore trees.
I didn't have much money, didn't have a plan, just a heart full of hope and a steady hand. It's a back road Sunday kind of love, slow and strong and true, with a fiddle playing gentle like the morning dew. Steel guitar humming low like a prayer above. We found all we'll ever need in a back road Sunday love. We've watched the seasons turning, watched the rivers rise, seen 1,000 sunsets paint your weathered eyes.
Through every twist of fate, through every test of time, I still feel that first slow dance when your hand found mine.
If I had to live this life again,
I'd choose the very same. Every mile beside you, through sunshine and rain.
ain't no grand parade, no flashing lights above, just a steady beating heart and a faithful kind of love. It's a back road Sunday kind of love, slow and strong and true, with a fiddle playing gentle like the morning dew. Steel guitar humming low like a prayer above. We found all we'll ever need in a back road Sunday love.
When the daylight fades away
And shadows fall,
we'll be standing side by side
through it all. It's a back road Sunday kind of love.
soft as evening skies, with the steel guitar still singing as the years roll by.
The fiddle drifting through the dusk like a hand in glove. We found all we'll ever need in a back road Sunday love. Just you and me on that back road Sunday. Down by the river where the lanterns glow, golden on the water's slow roll, I was just a young man with a restless heart, didn't know where to start.
The crickets kept time in the talking grass, summer nights drifting by so fast. Then I saw you standing in the fading light, and the world felt right.
Mama always told me love comes soft like a breeze through the cotton loft. Not a storm, not a raging flame, but a steady name.
You tipped your hat, didn't say too much, but I felt that gentle touch, like the river finding where it bends, like two old friends with lanterns by the riverside and the stars stretched open wide. Steel guitar crying low and sweet where our two shadows meet. Fiddle singing through the night, everything feels right. We found forever in the quiet glow by the riverside slow.
Carved our names in a sycamore tree, said this is where we'll always be, through harvest days and winter snow, through high and low.
Built a porch with a southern view, rocking chairs for me and you, watching grandchildren chase fireflies under country skies.
Time may silver up your hair, put a few more lines right there.
But when you laugh, it's still the same, like summer rain.
Every wrinkle tells our song, every right and every wrong.
And and I choose you all over again, just like back then. With lanterns by the riverside and the stars stretched open wide, steel guitar crying low and sweet where our two shadows meet. Fiddle singing through the night, everything feels right. We found forever in the quiet glow by the riverside slow.
If the river floods and the levee breaks,
we'll hold on tight, whatever it takes.
love like ours don't wash away, it's here to stay.
With lanterns by the riverside where our hearts reside,
Steel guitar still calling out like a faithful guide.
fiddle drifting soft and low like years gone by. We found forever in that glow beneath the southern sky. Your coat still on the kitchen chair, like you just stepped outside. Morning light falls through the blinds and I let it slide. There's a cup beside the sink with your favorite stain, and the clock keeps ticking on, but nothing feels the same. I still hear your boots at dusk on the wooden floor, still expect you walking in through that old back door. Even silence sounds like you in this empty air, since you left your memory hanging there. Oh, your coat on the kitchen chair won't let me say goodbye. Steel guitar crying softly like I still ask why. Every thread and every seam holds a love we knew. Though you're gone from this old house, I'm still loving you. In the quiet of the evening prayer, you're everywhere, like your coat on the kitchen chair. Neighbors say that time will heal what the heart can't mend, but they never felt a love that didn't have an end. We were just two simple souls trying to get it right, holding on to each other through every fight. I remember winter mornings when the frost was near. You'd wrap that coat around me, laughing in my ear. Said as long as we've got this, we'll be alright. And I believed you every night. Oh, your coat on the kitchen chair. If love could cross the distance between here and the sky, I know you'd walk right back to me and wipe these tears I cry. Until that day I'll keep everything we shared, and I won't move your coat from that chair. Oh, your coat on the kitchen chair still holds you near. Steel guitar whispering through every tear, every thread and every seam still feels so true. Though heaven called your name, I belong to you. In the quiet of my evening prayer, like your coat on the kitchen chair.
There's a silver line of moonlight laying on the ground across the rows of cotton just outside of town.
I was leaning on the tailgate, watching fireflies, when you walked up slow and shy with starlight in your eyes.
I could hear the crickets singing through the humid air, smell the earth and summer rain everywhere.
You said you'd never been much good with fancy words or lines, but the way you held my hand told me you were mine.
Under moonlight on the cotton field, where the night stands still, with a steel guitar softly crying past the whippoorwill, fiddle playing low and sweet, like a heart that's true. That's where forever first began, with me and you.
We talk about a future with a house and painted porch, children running barefoot through the yard at dusk.
I swore I'd build you something strong enough to last. A love like ours don't bend when storms roll past.
Years have come and gone now, like that harvest moon, but every time I look at you, it feels like June.
Through every joy and trial, through every tear we've known,
I've never doubted once
that I was home. Under moonlight on the cotton field, where the night stands still, with a steel guitar softly crying past the whippoorwill, fiddle playing low and sweet, like a heart that's true. That's where forever first began.
If the cold wind shakes the ground
And the sky turns gray,
I'll still be around,
I'll never walk away.
like the roots beneath these rows, love only grows.
Under moonlight on the cotton field, where our story is sealed, with a steel guitar still singing every vow we feel, fiddle drifting through the years, soft and true, forever first began, with me and you, with me and you.
I wore my Sunday dress in white with lace around the sleeves. Mama pinned a rosebud there, said believe, just believe. You were standing by the altar, nervous as could be, hat in hand and shining shoes, waiting there for me. Church bells rang like silver through the summer air, and when you said forever, I felt heaven there. much brighter than the tears in your eyes as we stepped into a future under open skies. In my Sunday dress and simple dreams, I gave my heart away. Steel guitar humming softly on that wedding day. No grand parade or riches, just a love so true. A little house and hopeful vows for me and you. Through every trial life may bring, we'll see it through. In my Sunday dress and simple dreams, I chose you. We didn't have much money, but we had enough. A kitchen table built by hand and hands that weren't afraid of love. You'd come home tired from working, with dust upon your shirt, but still you'd hold me close at night like I was worth the hurt. We planted seeds in springtime, watched them slowly rise, just like the quiet growing in our children's eyes. And every year that passed us only made it clear, love don't need a spotlight to stay sincere. In my Sunday dress and simple dreams, now my hair is turning silver and the dress is packed away. But the vows we made together haven't faded with the days. If I had it all to live again, there's nothing I would change. I'd walk that aisle beside you just the same. In my Sunday dress and simple dreams, I'd still choose you. Steel guitar still whispering, soft and true. Through the laughter and the sorrow, through the passing years, you're still the man I married, standing here. In every quiet prayer I bring, my heart still sings. In my Sunday dress and simple dreams, you're everything.
I found your last letter in a Bible by the bed, folded like a memory of words we never said. You wrote about the mountains and the cabin in the snow, said you needed room to breathe, said I'd someday know. I was chasing overtime and a bigger piece of land, didn't see the loneliness slipping through your hands. Thought providing was enough to keep our love alive, but a heart needs more than promises to survive. It's a letter from a lone pine, standing tall and thin, whispering your name on every restless wind. Steel guitar don't cut so deep, I've lost more than I can keep. She was my forever line, now she's just a letter from a lone pine. You the stars were brighter up that mountain ridge, and silence felt like mercy on that wooden bridge. I guess I never listened the way I should have done. Too busy building fences instead of building us one. Now the porch is quiet, crickets fill the air. Your rocking chair still moving like you're sitting there. I trade every acre, every nickel, every dime, just to read those words again for the very first time. It's a letter from a lone pine, a letter from a lone pine. If I drive out west someday, find that mountain view, I won't come to change your mind or beg you to. I'll just stand beneath that tree and tip my hat. Thank it for protecting the best love I ever had. A man can learn the hard way what really matters most. It ain't the size of what you own, it's who you're holding close. It's a letter from a lone pine, carried on the wind. Every word a lesson on where I should have been. Steel guitar, play kind, let regret fall behind. She was my heart's true sign. Now she's just a letter from a lone pine. Rain came down on a tin roof song, stayed a while then moved along, left the whole wide world washed clean like a brand new start. You were laughing at the sky, raindrops shining in your eyes. Never knew how much I'd find in your open heart.
Coffee steaming in your hand, mud on boots from working land. Simple life we never planned, but somehow knew.
Thunder rolling far away, you leaned close and softly said, ain't no storm we couldn't face, long as I've got you on the front porch. After the rain, love falls easy, falls like grain. Like a steel guitar easing pain, slow and low and sweet, with a fiddle drifting by, clouds rolling from the sky. You and I don't ask why, we just let it be on the porch after the rain.
Every wrinkle tells a tale, every scar and every trail led me right back to your veil of gentle grace.
Time can bend, but it won't break all the vows we chose to make. Every dawn that we awake is still amazing on the front porch after the rain.
If the mountains touch the sky, we'll be standing side by side till the end of time on the front porch after the rain.
after the rain.
The dishes are drying by the old tin sink. Coffee pot still humming on the edge of the brink. There's a song on the radio, faded but sweet. Makes me shuffle barefoot on this worn-out floor beneath. You'd pull me close, laugh and say, "Girl, don't you cry." Spin me past the table under yellow light. We didn't need a ballroom or a fancy band, just your calloused fingers wrapped around my hand. Give me one more dance in the kitchen, one more slow turn round with a steel guitar, wishing you were still in this town. Let the old house listen to the love we found. Just one more dance in the kitchen before the sun goes down. The wallpaper's peeling by the pantry door, but every little crack holds a little more of the life we lived in quiet grace. A flower on your shirt and flower on my face. Now the evenings linger longer than before, and silence settles heavy on the floor. But when that melody drifts in soft and low, I close my eyes and let the memory go. Give me one more dance in the kitchen, time may steal the daylight and carry you away, but it can't take the rhythm of the love we made. Give me one more dance in the kitchen, one more sweet embrace. Let the steel guitar whisper what I can't replace. If heaven's got a radio playing our old sound, save me one more dance, my love, when I come around. I found a box of satin ribbons tucked away inside a drawer, silver threads and lace from the dress I wore before. You spun me round that hardwood floor at the VFW hall, said I looked like heaven, didn't need no crown at all. Your tie was slightly crooked, your hair fell in your eyes, but you held me like a promise you never meant to hide. That jukebox played our slow song while the whole town swayed in a room of borrowed magic and plans we thought we'd made. Silver threads and satin ribbons falling through my loves turn to memories, but they don't know how to end. We built a little life out on Maple Street and Pine, painted walls in sunshine, hung curtains on the line, Sunday roast and radio, evenings soft and slow. We didn't have much money, but we had a love to show. Then time began to whisper like a wind against the eaves. Some dreams grow restless like autumn leaves. You said the world was waiting past the county line, and I watched you chase it while I stayed behind. Silver threads and satin ribbons falling through my hands, like the years we thought were written in forever's plan. Steel guitar keeps calling like it used to then. Some loves turn to memories, but they don't know how to end. I'll never blame the restless or the road you had to take, but a heart like mine, don't bend, it breaks. Silver threads and satin ribbons still shimmer in the light, though you're just a distant rhythm in the quiet of the night. Steel guitar keeps crying, soft and low and true. Some loves may unravel, but mine's still tied to you.
Sunlight breaking through the blinds, golden fields and winding vines, coffee steaming slow and kind, like the way you say my name.
Meadowlark up on the wire, singing like a small town choir, every note just climbing higher through the morning haze.
I can hear the screen door sigh,
feel the warmth of July, your shadow stretching along beside mine across the yard.
We don't need no grand parade,
just the life that we have made in a quiet love that stayed simple, true, and hard.
Oh, it's a meadowlark morning with the world waking slow. Steel guitar softly pouring like a river we know. Hand in hand on this old back road where the wildflowers grow, with a fiddle crying low. Love keeps rolling home in a meadowlark morning.
Years may bend these working hands, dust may settle on the land, but you still understand every part of me.
From the first shy glance we shared
to the vows we said in prayer, I have never once been scared of what's meant to be.
If the seasons change their tune,
we'll be dancing in the moon
like we always do. It's a meadowlark morning Love keeps rolling on. Love keeps rolling on. There's a bar on the edge of town where the neon flickers low. Smells like smoke and old regret and stories people don't outgrow. I pull that same cracked vinyl stool like I've done 100 nights. Order something amber strong, stare into the light. Your reflection used to shimmer in that dusty mirror glass, laughing at my crooked jokes, saying this too shall pass. But some things don't pass easy, some things stay and shine, like a shadow in that doorway at closing time. When the neon fades at closing time and the jukebox plays that line, steel guitar cuts through my mind like it always does. Every road I've ever known leads me back to being alone, with a memory I can't outrun and a love that was. We were young and reckless, like a match against the wind, burning bright and fast, not thinking about the end. You said I loved the highway more than I loved your hand. I said I'd change tomorrow, but tomorrow never came. Now the bartender don't ask, he just pours and nods, like he's heard 1,000 versions of men blaming God. But it wasn't fate that lost you, it was pride and foolish ways, and the silence that grew louder day by day. When the neon fades at closing time and the jukebox plays that line, steel guitar cuts through my mind like it always does. Every road I've ever known leads me back to being alone, with a memory I can't outrun and a love that was. I stepped outside for air tonight, looked up at the sky, stars still hanging steady, like they don't ask why. If I had one more chance, I'd trade this rambling life for a porch light and your laughter calling me inside. A man can chase the horizon till his boots give out, but what he's really running from is his own doubt. When the neon fades at closing time, I finally see the sign. Steel guitar don't sound so kind when you're alone. Every mile and every rhyme still whispers you were mine, and some loves don't really die. they just go home.